4:05 p.m. March 28th, 2025. I'm going for a walk and I thought I would do a little video, but it's really super windy out, so I'm not sure if I should do this video because you might not be able to hear me with all the wind blowing. It's always something, ain't there? But a pretty clear day. Some clouds, but regular, normal clouds, real clouds. So I woke up this morning. Last night I wrote to the Iowa revenue guy, you know, can it wait just a little bit longer, because the guy at church who helped me do the taxes, he was saying I need the physical forms for the taxes, and I probably got them, but they're packed away. And then I got the transcripts coming in the mail, and they might be here on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. So I asked him if I could just wait till those come in. And so the $147 is what my friend came up with is what I would owe. I don't get it, how I owe. If they took taxes out of it, it doesn't make no sense to me. But okay, $147. So then this morning he says, if you wait, it's going to cost you more money. I'm like, what do you... So there's supposedly I have penalty and interest from 2022 to 2023. And I didn't get a notice about this until, you know, it was from March 22 to March 23. Penalty, interest, and then I didn't receive anything in the mail until March of 25. So 3 years after the fact, now I owe interest and a penalty for something I didn't even know there was, that they waited 3 years to come back on. I don't know, it's just crazy. So now it's $192, and he said that's if your friend is correct. So they must be having some kind of event at the church again here. This is a Catholic church, St. Alphonsus. My roommate and his girlfriend were going to a fish fry, not here, but maybe they're having a fish fry here, I don't know. But anyway, so just, you know, more problems with this unemployment tax thing. So he told me that if I wait, he says if I send in the money and it's within, it says it pays 90% of it, then I won't have no more interest or penalties. So hopefully. But anyway, after it got to $192, then I told them that I wouldn't be able to pay it until the 3rd, so I get my disability payment. And he said if you wait till after the 1st, then you're going to have to pay another penalty. So, but apparently the penalty's not that big of a deal. I said, fine, I'll eat it. I'll pay an extra fee. I thought it was $14. I'm not sure what it is. But it's just like there's always something. And then he says, as long as if it's not in the 90% range, then there's going to be more interest and penalties. Like, wow, what is going on? So then, okay, fine, that's the minor problem. The major problem is Colorado. So Colorado, they told me to do the appeal. So I had to go to the library to print off the appeal. So I went to the library and it won't allow me to do it. I'm like, what in the world? So when you get into the site, there's a pop-up menu that comes up, and then you can click on it for the appeals, and you can print it out. Nope, not at the library, so I had to call them. So she says she's going to send it to me, all the questions and everything, and then I got to write it out by hand. I got to write all the questions and all the answers out by hand instead of just clicking a box, because there's 7 questions you have to answer, but there's just a box, yes or no. So it's like, now I gotta fill out, I gotta handwrite the questions and the answers in there. It's like, hassle, hassle, hassle. So it's like, I don't know what's going on. So, and the thing I'm just going to, you have to have an explanation why you don't owe this money. And I'm just going to put in there, well, for one, it's already been discharged, case closed. Why is it coming back up again? Why did you not send me anything in the mail, which is against the law? And can't anybody do their job? Are you guys too incompetent that you can't do your job? So, that's ridiculous. So anyway, hold on a minute. All right, I'm back at the house now. I figured if there's so much wind, I might as well just wait till I get back home to finish the conversation. So, it's like, doesn't anybody know how to do their job? So this woman, she's in appeals that I talked to. And I've talked to her like 3 times now. And I said, can't they just go into my account? Because if you go into my account, it has the thing where it says discharged, and the date of when it was discharged. And then the very line below it is this new one that says, now it says that I wasn't eligible to receive unemployment in 2 states at the same time. We already went through this. I said, can't you look it up in my account and see this? And she says, oh yeah, I see it right here. Well, isn't that proof enough right there? Well, that's not my department. I said, this is appeals, right? Yeah, this is appeals, but it's not the appeals board with the hearing that you have to go through. You got to tell them. I'm like, wow. So I said, okay. She goes, make sure you do the appeal. And maybe if it's already not past time, because she already said it's already past time, so they might not even accept it. And then you'd be forced to pay it. I'm like, how am I responsible to pay $32,000 when I only received $15,000? That doesn't make any sense. She says, yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. So I don't know. It's just, it goes on and on. Problem after problem after problem. For a case that was closed over 3 years ago, almost 3.5 years ago, because they closed the case, I think it was November of 2021. And now they're just bringing it back up now. Wow. So I have to put in there, apparently you guys don't know how to do your job, because, I felt like saying, is this some kind of Democratic DEI hire thing going on? Obviously can't say that though. But anyway, it's like, no matter who's in charge of this, it's like, can't they do their job? I mean, anybody can look in my account and it's right there. It's not hard to see. So I don't get it. So, and I have to put in there, why did you not respond to the emails? Because I was told that if you get an email and you don't get something in the mail, it's probably scam. And, because by law, I have to take a picture of that too. By law, it says that, and I haven't specified the state of Colorado. By law, the state of Colorado has to send you correspondence in the mail. And I never received anything in the mail. Just like I didn't the last time. When I had my hearings, I said, well, when's my hearing? Well, you'll get it in the mail. Nope, never got in the mail. Oh, you missed your hearing. Oh, I never got nothing in the mail. Oh, okay, well, we'll do it. I had to go through a bunch of crap for that. And we'll see if we can get you a second hearing. But make sure you go to the hearing. I said, well, you got to send me a letter so I know what day and time it is. So then the second time. Nope, didn't get nothing in the mail either then. So then I missed the second hearing. And well, why'd you miss the hearing? I never got anything in the mail. Why can't you just tell me over the phone when my day and time is of the hearing, so I could know when to call in? And then finally, the third time they did that. They sent, they gave it over the phone, because it was ridiculous how I can't receive anything in the mail. Oh, is this the right, your correct mailing address? Yes, that's it. What is going on? Ugh. So then I get something from Social Security saying that there's a problem with my account and then I'm not going to receive my disability payment coming up in a few days. What? I did not click into it because it could be it could be scam. So then I just went straight to my account and there's nothing there. A scam. So thank God I didn't click into that, because that could, who knows what could have happened if I would have clicked into that. So I don't know what is going on. This is insanity. Total insanity. So yesterday, I was listening to those songs I told you about, and I really recommend listening to Katie Nicole. Hold On is a really good song too, but the one I was listening to is a brand new song, is Catch Me When I Fall. I think that's what it is. It's When I Fall or Catch Me When I Fall. And it's just a really good song about, somebody that's really desperate and needs God's help, and they're hanging on by a thread, and it feels like it's hard just to stay alive. And then the whole thing is, but God is there to catch you when you fall. And so I thought that was just a beautiful song. And yeah, God will take care of everything, and I'm still trusting in that to happen. So don't worry. It's just all going to work out. It's just the fact of all this aggravation and stress that I have to go through again. It's ridiculous for something that shouldn't even be there. And with Iowa, both of them, both Iowa and Colorado waited 3 years and 2 months to do this. Why didn't they do it when right after it happened, back in 2022 or even 2021, really? But it was all taken care of. So, and she, is discharged, and there is case closed. Why are they coming back on it now? And why are they trying to charge me more than double of what I even received? And then you got to think too, if there was an overpayment, how much of the $15,000 was an overpayment? Well, obviously it was zero, but let's just say, that most of it was legit, and let's say just a tiny portion was an overpayment. How did they get to 30? It would maybe be 1,000. Why would they keep paying out if it was an overpayment? See, that was the whole thing. Because when they found this mistake in the beginning, I wasn't supposed to receive Colorado unemployment. I was supposed to receive Iowa unemployment. Well, they messed it up so bad, they stopped in Colorado, and I had to go through a bunch of crap just to get Iowa to do their part, because they kept denying that it was them. Finally, they proved it was Iowa that was supposed to give it to me. So then I was supposed to get Colorado for a certain amount of time, but after Iowa was done, then Colorado had to reimburse me more money because they owed me money. So it didn't make any sense. Why would they keep sending me money if they thought there was an overpayment? They had to pay me more money because they owed me money. It's crazy. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. But everything will be taken care of. I know, I already know the truth. And, I've already made so many videos about this in the past when it first happened. In Colorado, I had to get a hold of 5 senators. 3 of them helped me out, 1 mainly. In Iowa, I contacted 3 senators, and 1 helped me. And then, finally they got it, thank God I had somebody in Colorado. One of the senators knew somebody that was in the unemployment department and had them look it up, because I couldn't get anybody to help me. And then finally, they oh yeah, it's our mistake. It's just a computer mistake. Oh my goodness. So, and then there's a lot of other stuff going on too. So when I said before, I'm not sure of what God's will is in this situation with everything, if I'm going to be moving, because I got a thing with the landlord now saying that we need to vacate or sign a new lease, and it's a whole year. And we said if it was 6 months, because we want to go month to month after this, because we don't know if we're going to have to leave at any time. My roommate's having a hard time with his job situation, and he's having a hard time with his son, who's been arrested 4 times in the last 3 weeks. And he's been committed 4 times in the last 2 months, I think. Not exactly sure about the timing, but and we've talked to I did one time, but they've went in front of a judge 4 times in the last 3 months, something like that, and they won't help. Oh, there's no funds for mental health. There's no funds to house him anywhere. They have homeless shelters, but he refuses to go. And now, this last time, we went to the trial yesterday morning, and the judge was asking, I don't know if I put this in the last video or not. Sorry if it's repeat information, and I'm sorry it's so long, but he put the judge asked him what his name was. He didn't answer. Just had his head down, his hands over his head. And the judge asked, "Are you guilty or not guilty?" Didn't answer. And my roommate spoke up and said, "He can't answer you because he's comatose. He's not there." So then the judge said, "Okay, we're going to put it in as not guilty for now, and then we'll put him in jail for another night," which wound up being, it was another day. And then they discharged him today, but then he went to a mental hospital, and then he's going to be there for 3 days. And then the same thing, this has happened. This is a whole repeat stuff that keeps happening, and then they let him out. Well, this time, supposedly he hasn't spoke a word for at least 3 straight days. So my roommate thinks he's brain dead. I don't know if that's true or not, or if he's just refusing to talk. I don't know. But, the workers, the people at the jail, I guess, have said he hasn't said nothing either. So I don't know. I don't know. But my roommate's convinced that he's gone. He's vegetable. He's a brain dead. So I got dealing with that. My roommate got drunk last night, and he's, I understand, he's upset. He's upset about everything that's going on because, his son's not doing good. He's afraid he's dying. The system won't help him. I understand all that. And now he might be losing his job too on top of it. So there's a lot going on here. And, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be moving or not. I don't know if I'm going to have to move out of state. So when I said before about God's will and everything, I told God, whatever it is you want me to do, wherever you want me to go, I'll go. Just let me know, So then I was thinking about it today, about everything that's been going on with church. I've been sick and couldn't go to church for all these times. And then now I've been, finally going a little bit more regularly. But I've been trying to do the singing thing and get an audition to get on the worship team, and I keep having problems with my voice, and I can't do the audition. And then I volunteered on, to do things in the church where things they need help in. So the pastor, he told me to get on this app, and then you download the app, install the app, and then it'll come up with the church, all the calendar, the schedule, and you put in there, what days you're available and all that. So I signed up, it went through fine, but then when I tried to get on it to volunteer, it wouldn't let me do it. So when I talked to the pastor after that and told him about it, and he looked it up, he goes, "Oh yeah, there you are, you're right there." I said, "Yeah, it lets me in there, but it won't let me get into the app." And he tried to do it himself, and sure enough, it wouldn't do it. He goes, "I've never seen this before." I keep hearing that from everybody, like the Colorado. I've never seen this before. I asked them about Colorado. Has anybody else had problems like this? Nope, this is the first time. It's like, why is it always the first time? And it's like never happens to anybody else but me. But anyway, the pastor was like, "Yeah, I've never seen this before. I don't know why you can't get in there. We'll try again another time." And I got to talk to him again because still having problems. So then I was thinking, well, maybe God is telling me don't get involved with the church because you're going to be moving. I don't know if that's true. My sister thinks that's ridiculous, but and all this stuff too. I keep telling her, it seems like they're targeting me, trying to make this as hard as possible with Iowa, Colorado, trying to get, this stuff done. And, the thing with the library, it wouldn't, what's going on? I mean, on my computer, and then it wouldn't let me log into my Yahoo account either when I was at the library. I'm like, what is going on? I have stored passwords. Sure, when I went to the library, it didn't do it. But like with Colorado, when I first tried to get back on there, I had a stored password. Oh, no, now it's not valid. So I had to start completely over. I don't know. It's just a bunch of crap, and I'm really frustrated. It's wearing me out mentally, but I'm still have faith that everything's going to work out. God will take care of it one way or the other, and God's will be done. So I just have to keep faith and believe that, and that's the story I want to say to everybody. So, just trust God, no matter how hard it seems. This is insane stuff I'm going through. Someone's calling me. So I gotta wait for this thing because it says it'll stop my recording if I answer it, so I can't answer it. So I gotta wait for it to stop, and then we'll end this video. I'm sorry about all that, and I'm sorry about the complaining and everything, but I just want everybody to know what I'm going through, and I want everybody to know that don't worry, God will take care of it. So please don't think I'm just complaining and saying, oh, my life is woe is me and all that. No, it's just to show that no matter what we go through, we have God, and we have to trust in God that through all things, it will work out if we believe. So please take that as the message and not the complaining and all that about all the stuff that's happening. It's ridiculous what's happening in my life. It should not be happening. It's simple things that any person that works for them can just go into my account and say, oh, look it's been discharged, case closed. And then they say, oh, so it must be our mistake, let's get rid of it. Nope. We got to send it off and make them go through all the appeals and everything. And then don't send the letters because, we don't want them to know that it's a real thing. We want them to think it's scam so that he won't look at it, because I didn't look into the emails because I thought it was scam. And anybody in the world, I keep getting all these warnings. If you don't get a letter in the mail, it's scam. Don't click into the emails. So that's why I didn't do it. So they're going to say, well, why didn't you look at it? Why did you wait till after the appeal time was gone? They only gave you 20 days to do it, too. It was like, geez. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Everything will work out. Have faith in Jesus. That's the message. We go through stuff. We go through trials and tribulations. Trust God. God bless you guys.